Long Island Breakfast Club show. Grab a cup of coffee or hot cocoa. It's the Long Island Breakfast Club show. Grab a cup of Java or espresso. It's the Long Island Breakfast Club show. Tina Valentina is the host, you see. She's as classy as she can be. The co-host Greg has a lot to say. Well, he wouldn't have it any other way. Grab a cup of coffee or espresso with the Long Island Breakfast Club show. I say rise and shine, get up and go. It's the Long Island Breakfast Club show. Grab a cup of coffee or espresso with the Long Island Breakfast Club show. Another cup of Java or espresso. Another cup of coffee or hot cocoa. It's the Long Island Breakfast Club show. It's the Long Island Breakfast Club show. It's the Long Island Breakfast Club show.
Well, it is Thursday, and it is Valentine's Day today on the Long Island Breakfast Club show. The decorations are beautiful. Thank you to Susan and Jenny and Therese for coming and helping me out. Everything looks beautiful. Thank you to Bobby from Paradise Studios, who just runs this beautiful studio. And everybody else, Patrick, who carried all the bags today. And everyone that's here to help me. Michelle, who is sort of like I'm mentoring her. She's mentoring me. We're both in the same type of business. We were doing events a lot, and now we're doing all kinds of great stuff in movies. So thank you for everybody for everything you did today. We started out with our new song. I hope you like the jingle.
It's great. I love a jingle.
We love it. We have some great guests. So first of all, today is Valentine's Day because next Thursday it'll be over. And love is in the air. On my right here, I have Mr. Jim Altamori. Thank you.
Oh, Tina.
Thank you for coming. We're going to talk all about how we met. And then I have my love couple of the year, Christine
That's
and Joe Segura. Did I say it right?
Jose.
Oh, I'm sorry. Jose.
It happens.
I'm not Spanish. Is it Spanish? Or?
Yes.
Peruvian. Okay. Christine and Jose. That has a better ring.
Yes.
And
We
welcome.
don't have a jingle, though.
Yeah, well, we can get you one.
All right.
We do everything at the Breakfast Club.
Okay.
You name it, we do it.
Okay.
Thank you for coming.
Thank
you
you
both
for
look
having
great.
us.
Where's your rose? You're not wearing it?
I had it on my jacket. I
Put
took
it in
my
your
jacket
pocket.
off because she told me to take
Yeah,
my
so
jacket
put it in the
off because
pocket.
we're
There you
married now, so
go.
now she
Only
tells me
special
what to do.
people get to be the love couple of the year. It only happens once a year.
Yes.
How did that happen? I was so shocked and
I know.
surprised.
Well,
and
we like to
excited.
shock people. You've been through a lot.
And I'm not really surprised.
Yeah, and so that's what we did. And everybody
thank
that's
you.
in the audience eats, because that's one thing you can never say you don't eat at the Breakfast Club. First thing we're going to do is Jim is going to tell us what he does. He's a Sinatra guy.
Oh, I'm a singer, big band, jazz singer. Specialize in some of Sinatra's material, and been doing it a long time. And Tina and I met that way.
Yes, we were
Right.
both out of work, unemployed,
Right.
and too old, too smart, and made too much money to get a job.
That was it.
And that's how we met 16 years ago.
16 years? Wow.
Yes.
Believe that?
And that's how the Breakfast Club started.
And that's how we started.
And we were thrown out of the diner
Thrown out of the diner.
because the guy on
That's
110,
right.
Sweet Hollow, he's 6 feet under, didn't like us because we spent too much time and not enough money.
Not enough money.
Good
Everybody
old
was
Sweet
ordering
Hollow
water.
Diner put us on the map, and we went up on CNN.
That's right. We wound up on CNN with Anderson Cooper at an equestrian center.
In the horse ranch.
And about 5 of us in a circle, and we spoke about our experiences. Meanwhile, I'm on the end, and there's a horse over my shoulder.
Yes,
And
it's
I'm
true.
saying, here we go. This is going to be a riot, right?
And they came, CNN came to West Hempstead. Every caterer made a fortune for 3 days. And we couldn't get jobs, but we got CNN to come to the horse ranch. And that's how we started years ago.
That's right. And he's, you know,
And Jimmy came into the meeting and said, I lost my job. I go, well, what do you do? Because that's what I say to people. What do you like? He says, I sing. The rest was history.
the rest was history, and there we are 16 years later. I'm still
And-
waiting for breakfast. It's the Breakfast Club, and I'm waiting for breakfast. I still haven't had breakfast there. It's lunch, it's dinner, it's great. I'm saying, where's the breakfast?
Yeah, well, we go to breakfast at the diner. But he is going to sing a song for you guys at the end of the show.
At the end of the show. we have-
Thank you.
So what are you doing? Now, what is this?
Oh, I have a new album out. This is my third album. It's called Swinging After Dark. You can read into that anything you'd like,
There's only one way to read into
right?
that.
And
No.
it's a collection of standard songs, some from the '60s and a lot of the Great American Songbook songs, all original arrangements. And it just came out about a month ago, so we're promoting it now, and hopefully I'll be taking it on the road at some point, doing concerts and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool.
You're a Malvern person. Did you
Malvern
see
person,
the
yes.
the little animal and saw the shadow? What happened? You know, Malvern.
Malvern Mel.
Yeah, Malvern Mel.
I don't
Mhm.
think he saw the shadow.
No, we're gonna have
So
an
we're
early
gonna have
spring.
an early spring.
Yes,
When was the last time that happened?
a long time
Long
ago.
time ago,
Yes.
right? I kept that
We're
came to
having
mind.
spring today, though.
Today is nice.
This is it.
Yeah.
So, and it's supposed to go into the 50s this weekend, and then back to the 30s. But
That's
I
great.
think you're right. I think it's going to be an early spring, and I'm excited about that.
Yes.
And also, I have something for you
Me? Oh, I love gifts.
because
I get a lot of gifts here. Greg's not here, so he can't steal it.
Greg, no, forget right. This is a nice heart
Oh.
candy for you because
Very
you're so
nice.
sweet,
Oh,
and
thank
all these
you.
years we've been together.
We have.
I can't
I
believe
know his wife, so
I can't
don't get
believe
any
this guy.
ideas.
Knows my
We're
wife.
very good friends. I go to all his shows.
Right,
And
right.
I
right.
did, but he didn't bring me to France. Would you go to Paris or France?
Been in France twice.
Yeah, I didn't go with him to
with
that.
a, they asked me to come over in front.
Look at that,
A couple
nice.
of big bands, and we toured France with an orchestra, and actually I got a CD out of that one. That's CD number 2, and it was great experience. And then we did last year. I did a concert at Adelphi University
was-
with the big band,
And I
right?
got
You
to
were
go
there.
behind the scenes
And
with
she
Patrick.
was
We were in the
right there
first
with
row.
Patrick.
Wow.
That's right. We had a great time. It was good.
And this
Lot
is
of
for your
fun.
wife.
Oh,
Because, you know, I always have to make the wives feel special.
thank you,
Yeah.
thank you. This is
Because
good.
I have a lot of men friends, but they were all just friends. But, you know, you got
This
to
is
give the
good.
wives gifts, you know?
This is good. She knows what to do.
Yeah,
That's
I
for
do.
sure. But this is great. Thank you.
So when are you coming?
Congratulations.
Oh, isn't this great? Look at this
is
place.
great. This is fantastic here.
You guys out
It's nice
there,
and cheery.
you
I
got to
gotta
come
tell
to
you.
Paradise Studios. Meet the team here. It's an amazing
It
place
is.
to have an event.
It's fantastic. It's very cheery.
And the music
know,
is
really
great,
exciting.
and you're going to get to hear my dear friend sing at the
Okay.
end of the.
With who?
But how do people reach you? How do they buy your CD? How
Go
they
to my
gonna get-
website, jimaltamore.com. JIMALTAMORE.com, and you can hear samples of the CD, and they'll send you to places where you can buy it. And also, I might mention, I have my own station on Pandora.
Oh, Pandora,
So
that's
if you go on
terrific.
Pandora and you look up Jim Altamore Radio, there I am. And
It doesn't get better than that. Jim.
Frank pops in, and Tony pops in, and every so often Fred Astaire, and all those good singers, and Billie Holiday, and so on and so forth. So, I have my own station there, and that's...
I talk to the radio a lot, and I go, play Sinatra.
Oh.
Now I'm going to say, play Altamore.
Yeah, play out tomorrow, and it'll
Yeah.
come up. I'll come up, and then we let Frank in. You know, we let him do a couple of songs. or two.
Right. And let's just talk quickly, because
Anyway.
you know about the Fontanas and
Yes.
how we're doing our play. And what happened to you the other night at the Paramount? You saw Chaz?
I saw Chaz Palminteri because in 2007 I did a performance at his house, and about a few weeks later he called me and said, "I'd like to use your voice in a Bronx Tale. I'm bringing it back to Broadway, to one-man show." So I said, "Well, what do you want? What do you want from me?" He said, "Well, I want to use your voice instead of Sinatra's." Okay. So in the first act, during the first act, you hear someone singing "Fly Me to the Moon" at the Frank Sinatra version, but that's not Frank, that's me. So for the last, I guess, I don't know, he's been doing this for the last 17 years, I've been traveling all over the country with Chaz, my voice
Isn't that
anyway.
funny? And you
And
heard yourself.
I saw him last weekend, because I hadn't seen the play in quite a while. So I kind of surprised him, and it was kind of weird, sitting there, and the first act comes, and that guy sounds familiar.
And he's
But it
telling,
was great, it was
and you're
great.
telling all the people in the row above you, that's me, that's
And,
me.
well, there's a friend of mine who's with me, and he's telling everybody around us that this is
It's him.
It's my friend Jim. They're looking at me like, yeah, really.
Yeah, they were. They were. They
Yeah,
were
you?
looking at him like
Just
he
you.
was lying.
He says, no, I'm not kidding. He says that.
Have another drink. They
Anyway.
said, right?
Yeah.
But you play. I also saw you always at our Butera. What's the name of that restaurant? Oh, the one in Queens.
Oh, Barossa.
Barossa.
We were there
Great place.
Until COVID. I was there once a week.
Right.
Nice place, nice people.
Yes,
You know,
Frankie.
back into Queens where I used to.
I used to
live.
love going there. I haven't been there in
Nice
years.
people, nice people. And then COVID hit, and unfortunately, everything changed a bit, you know? So now we're on to a new cycle, and we'll see. I'm gonna be traveling around with this
And check it
album,
out,
and
guys.
we'll see what happens.
It's called Swinging After Dark.
You just gotta keep moving, Tina.
Oh,
the-
that's one thing I do.
That's right.
Whether or not it's with a cane or an arm or somebody helping me, I'm moving.
It doesn't matter how fast, as long as you're moving, that's what counts.
That's very true.
Right?
You got to get up, get dressed, and show up
That's it.
every day.
That's it.
Thank you, Jim. You'll
You're
come
welcome.
back to sing, all
I
right?
certainly will.
Anthony.
I certainly will.
Anthony, like the Prince
Let me
Spaghetti's
give this seat up
commercial.
here.
Come on down.
My friend.
Now, you guys met Anthony?
Yes.
We did.
Yes,
He is a terrific man. His wife is doing a movie right now. And I think she's in an island. And they have a beautiful hall. I'm going to let him talk about it because he talks about it better than me. And Ellen, his wife, is sort of like a psychic and a calming person
So how are you?
and has so much.
Thanks.
Mwah.
Everybody?
Thank you for coming.
Mwah.
Thank you for the food. Thank
Don't
you
be
for the
silly.
drinks. Thank you
silly.
for everything.
Oof.
So
That's
let's
it.
talk first before we torture these people.
Oh my
Why are you
God.
gonna torture?
Well, I
You're
have a
not gonna
plan.
torture
Oh
nobody.
God.
No, let's talk about your restaurant and what you do. And
Well, I have two catering facilities in Lake Ronkonkoma, Windows of the Lake and the Beach Club Estates. We just celebrated our 30th anniversary at our catering hall, doing weddings. So I think it's 100,000 served. thing.
Wow.
And the Beach Club Estates are a newly renovated property that's right on the water, on the biggest lake of Lake Ronkonkoma, or the biggest lake of New York, actually. It's 3 miles round, so which is pretty cool.
and there's that little beach house. What's that all
That's the
about?
Beach Club Estates, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that to me is like a. I'm coming because we have never been there. But it's like, what is it? Because I haven't been there yet.
Well, it's a, how do you say, it's like a chalet on the water, but it's newly renovated, so now it's an updated chalet on the water. It's really, you know, high ceilings we put in, we took all columns out. You know, those chalets have all these like low ceilings and like little peaks and stuff like that, but they were hidden behind these low ceilings. We took them all out, all the columns, all beautiful wood floors, you know, everything is updated, and it's like a cruise ship in the water, not moving.
Wow. And do women
It's
go
really
or
surrounded
couples go or they rent the room?
Well, we had, no. It's a totally, you know, private event site
Oh.
for catering, but we do our own events. So we do specialty things that are going on, like we'll do a 70s night or 80s night, 90s night, whatever it may be. And even at Windows, we're doing events. We do murder mysteries, and we're doing brunches for the kids, the little princess brunches. We're
Right.
doing the murder mysteries. We're doing the
Easter, right? You have a big thing for Easter, the
huge
bunny.
Easter. We normally do 1,000 people on Easter, and we also do Mother's Day. So all the major holidays we do, you know, Thanksgiving and all that, whatever. The only day we don't do is Christmas Day. We're
Yeah,
off
well,
that
let's
Christmas
hope
Day.
not. You're allowed
No.
to get a
Thank
break.
God for Jesus.
This is true. This is true.
So
And-
we'll
One day
have
off?
One day off.
And you know, all of these people that are part of our circle, I met Anthony at Sal Valentinetti's private party at
Yeah.
Westbury Music Fair
Yep, yep,
many
right.
years ago.
Uh-huh.
And of course, I got
Very good
invited
friends
to the
with-
party
with
Sal.
because I do.
Mhm.
And that's
We
how
know
we
Sal's
met.
family and everybody else.
Yeah,
beautiful
and we
people.
love Sal, but you know,
Mhm.
he's not able to. We're not able to get in touch with him too much lately. He's busy.
Well, he's back and forth to Florida. So
Yeah.
You see how much weight he lost? Oh
He-
my God.
I
turned
want him
into
to gain a little.
He turned into like a
He's
totally
very
different person. I
quiet.
didn't recognize him. He
Yeah.
was at one of the events with Tanya.
Yes, I
Like
was
Cosmo
there.
and stuff
Yes,
like that?
yeah.
Is that Sal? I'm going, is that
It
Sal?
is,
Or
and
is
he's
the table over from him?
Sal has calmed down a lot. So I'm like,
Crazy.
Sal, come here, whack.
Yeah.
I'm like, where's that Sal that I
Yeah,
know?
he's got a house in Florida, so he's actually doing, and his parents got a place out east. So.
Yes, but they're great family. You know
yeah.
Sal Valentinetti?
I don't.
Oh, you gotta
Yeah.
pick him up.
He's the
sings
one that's
like a.
after Heidi Klum on AGT.
Yeah, he won. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's a special friend on
terrific.
there when they won.
Yes.
Yeah, so.
And I met him because my name is Valentina and his name is Valentinetti, and I
Right.
said, "That's it. You got to meet me." And that's
That's it.
and that's how it happened.
Amazing.
So this group really helps everybody, and that's just what life's about.
So our big thing, and Michelle is going to show something. We're actually doing something for February, the month of February, with our partner, Demetrius Furs in St. James.
She didn't tell me. She's
Yeah.
a dead man, dead girl.
So they're giving away a fur.
Come on
And
down,
basically,
Michelle.
we're partners with us, so any event that you go to at Windows on the Lake within the next month, which is like Valentine's
Woo!
Day,
You have to
the
come all
murder
the
You
way
gotta
over,
come in
Michelle.
front.
this fox,
You,
this,
come over.
this fox,
This foxy lady. Look at this coat.
This
Wow.
fox
Wow.
is going to be somebody's,
It's
mine. I'm
and
never
they have to
taking
go
it
to
off.
our Instagram, which is windowsontheleake.com, or
Oh.
beachclubestate.com, like,
Beautiful.
follow,
You look
whatever,
great in it.
I'm not taking it
Facebook,
off.
all the places.
She's becoming attached
And,
to that.
call us, come to one of our events.
Bye.
You automatically get enrolled. And
Well, we are coming for sure. That's for sure.
automatically get enrolled.
Our
And then we
team
have a
is coming.
romantic dinner, and we're doing a soiree of different people. Like we have Curtis Maxwell, and he's doing a romantic song, singing right to
Nice.
you. And we also have Nikki Torres.
Oh, we love her.
And Nikki's doing a beautiful, like a Donna Summer kind of thing. All the slow songs, that you do romantic songs during
Beautiful.
Valentine's Day. And it's tables of 2 and a catering hall, so that we do a lot of tables of 2, right?
Jeez, that's a lot.
So last
yeah.
year we did 300 people that way. And we have different times, and the show repeats itself as we go through the course of the day.
Oh, wow.
And we're half sold out now, so I expect by this Sunday to be really because everybody's last minute with Valentine's Day.
Yeah, it's
so
true. It's still a whole week away. But listen, you guys, you should call Anthony and get your reservation in now. You could go anytime. I mean, what's 4 different times so people can come in and out?
That's right. Yep.
And you have a nice ride to travel in a nice sunny day. You have a drink on the way. You get
Yeah.
in there.
Beautiful.
We got Egypt too, so the entertainment. Like even if you get done with the dinner, you could still stay there, dance, and party and drink. So it's not just over just because you had when you're done with your food. Obviously, people want to stay and you want to dance and have some fun
That's
and do
great.
whatever. But it's
Wow.
not like an uppity. It's more like a romantic night. So
That's
if you
nice.
like that kind
Beautiful.
of thing,
We have to drink now. He said that we could
got
drink
mine.
there. Here you go.
That's
Take a
it.
drink.
No,
we
I
have
have
wine.
I got mine.
We have some great wine
wow,
donated
awesome.
by Tranquility Spa.
Oh,
Our man,
beautiful.
Mr. Ed Hard. He's here in the audience.
Pleasure.
Thank you, Ed.
thank you, Ed.
So we're gonna have salute.
Salute.
So let's
Ah,
give
salute,
this
everybody.
beautiful love couple
Boom.
With a love.
Boom.
Salu. I know that's
happy everything. It's Valentine's Day.
Thank you.
That's it.
Happy health because you went through a lot. You guys look terrific, and I know that you just traveled from Albany and just got here in time. You guys are like power machines.
Mhm.
So
Or they
you
have their own
invited us.
helicopter.
We wouldn't miss you.
I know, but I mean, I'm like, I call her 2 hours ago. She goes, "We're in Albany. We're almost there. 2
Good.
hours away." Really, they're great people, and you showed. But everyone showed. Look at this room; it's
Yeah,
full of
it's
great
packed.
people.
Packed
Great
house
people
for
here,
you.
Absolutely.
So let's talk
Thank
a little
you.
bit about you and your husband. How did you meet?
Well,
Ugh.
against my better judgment, I went online. And here's
Yeah.
the reason why. So it all ended up very well,
You tell
but
them your
like,
version and I'll tell them my
well,
version.
if you,
We have a troublemaker over here.
No, no, it's,
no, we have 2 different. We came at it from 2 different angles. So, I work a lot, and so with all of this sexual harassment stuff, nobody really should have a date, in a work related thing ever again. So the dating pool was very slim because I was always working, and I decided, I probably, I should probably find my person. I know he's out there. And I decided, okay, well, I had a strategy. I was going to go online, and I had certain criteria. And I went on eHarmony, and they asked me 10 million questions to find me my person.
I'm her dream guy.
You're the
Yeah,
green
I'm the
guy.
green guy. I'm like,
I also,
all right,
by the
go
way,
figure, right? Yeah,
I also
okay.
had the qualities that I wanted in a man on a list on my refrigerator so I could manifest him.
I do that now. Believe it or not, it
works.
does work.
It does work.
Patrick was manifested on my bedroom wall for
See
like
that?
a year.
That's laws of attraction. That's
That's
a whole
right.
other thing. Gotta get my wife back for that one.
Yeah.
And he would be
Definitely
shocked to know who did it. Crazy girl that I used to know did it. And I thought she was nuts, but he's still there in the
I'm
same
telling you, it
spot.
works. So I decided, okay, eHarmony was going to be it for a bunch of different reasons. And the first person that I reached out to was Jose. But he's got a different...
What's the first question? All right, so I was divorced for about 18 years before I met Christina. I was working, take care of my kids, whatever. And I go to my neighbor and I'm like, I go, Irene, this isn't working. She goes, for some reason you find crazy.
Yeah, well, crazy's
How do you
good.
find crazy?
I think crazy's
She
good.
goes, whatever you're
Well, he
doing,
didn't.
whatever you're doing isn't working. I go, what? All right, so what do I do? She goes, go online. I go, that's for chicks who are looking for a free dinner. I'm like, all right. I get the 6-month subscription. Every person I saw on that website was showing me pictures at like 20, 30 years old. I'm like, this ain't working. My subscription's over in 2 weeks. I'm like, I'm done. That's it. This
You
ain't
waited
working.
that long, huh?
Yeah, 2 weeks. I gave it 5.5 months. All of a sudden, Chris texts me. She goes, "Are you a serial killer?"
That wasn't the first question.
So I was like, "Well, if I was, would I tell you?" So
Yeah.
we met for dinner.
Clearly
you know,
he's not.
Yeah.
Well, I could tell that from the first day I met
The
him.
first dinner we went out to dinner one night, and that was basically it. But don't ask her about the time I dumped her because
You dumped her?
He dumped me.
Oh my God! How long after?
you know when you see a unicorn and you're like, "Yeah, this can't be."
He
Nah,
dumped
it's got a
me.
horn. It's got a string around the neck,
No.
and the horns on the
So he dumped
string.
me, Valentina. It's true, and he broke my heart into a million pieces. And I'll tell you what happened. We were having this wonderful dating relationship. We met each other's families, right? I'm like, oh, what a great guy. He's not crazy. He's not a serial killer. Because, you know, Slim Pickens are slim.
Yes,
now.
I do.
So I think everything's going great. We go to the auto show, so we're car people. We go to the auto show at the Javits Center. And the next day, out of the blue, he dumps me.
Did you want a Mercedes or something?
No, he just out of the blue dumped me.
It
I
was
was-
too good to be true. I'm like, yeah, you know what? Let's get it over with now. It's
not gonna last or
No, it's
whatever.
not like
What a
something's gonna-
jerk.
Something's
What
gonna
a
pop
jerk.
up. Something's gonna pop up, and there's gonna be skeleton. There's a skeleton. She's got to have skeleton.
He was waiting for for something to be wrong with me.
What do you think she did? Dirty movies
I
or
don't know.
something?
No,
He
who
was-
knows?
He was expecting
Too
me.
good to be true. That was my. That's what I went with.
So Jose is a detective, right?
Oh, that's right. He was a police officer, right?
Yeah, for a very long
Retired,
time.
right?
Mhm.
He looked
And
you up? Okay.
what?
Did he look you up?
Oh, absolutely.
Well,
Absolutely.
I have news for you. I looked him up too because I have
Absolutely.
friends that are in the police
Everybody
department.
has
So
friends.
I wanted to make sure that he wasn't,
But
some
I was
kind
like,
of
who's
a...
this guy looking me up? Because at that, I'm like, who's this guy? And why is he looking me up?
Oh my gosh.
So needless to say, he made the right choice and came back to his senses.
But what did he have to do to get you back?
I was so...
Devastated.
I was heartbroken. I was like, I finally
You could
found
tell-
him and he dumped me.
Tell him the flight to Florida story. That's the best.
So I decide, okay, I'm going to heal my broken heart and I'm going to go visit my friend in Florida.
Now I'm heartbroken. I'm like, I'm sorry. I dumped you. I was an idiot.
No, he's not. He's not
No,
even
when
talking
I
to
first
me.
called, I screwed up. I'm sorry. Blah 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 blah.
But this didn't. You're going out of order. So that didn't happen yet.
Was that in a text?
No,
Yeah,
You didn't
no,
say-
that
he's
was in
totally
person. That was
ghosting
in
me. He's not answering my calls, not anything. And I'm like, well, you know what? We're gonna play this game, but my heart was broken into a million pieces. So I decided I'm gonna just go visit my friend in Florida for a few days to drown my sorrows or something. Like, you have a friend and you're like, you'll pick
Yeah,
up
I
my
have a
pieces.
best friend. I could tell her anything, and
So I
she
did that, and so on the way on the plane, I'm traveling by myself
Heartbroken.
in a million pieces. The movie on showing
Love
is
Story?
A Star Is Born
Oh,
with Lady
God.
Gaga, and I'm sitting in the aisle seat sobbing as I'm watching this movie, like tears, and I'm like catching my breath and everything. And the flight attendant's like, "Are you okay?" Yeah,
Oh
no,
my
it's the movie.
God.
It was just. It was just awful. And but shortly thereafter,
Made me feel bad. I felt horrible.
you should
after
feel
hearing
horrible.
that.
Here's the
That's why
funniest
I'm
part of the
laughing. I feel so
story.
bad.
So we got back together. So I have 4 children and Jose has 2. So together we have 6 kids.
The Brady Bunch.
Every one of those kids and their spouses, at every opportunity they can, they go, well, even though you dumped her.
If I don't hear on a daily basis, it's
Really?
something's
They'll
wrong.
torture him
Like,
Like I
forever.
haven't heard
No,
it in
and
5
it warms
days
my
because she
heart.
hasn't
They
been home in
just-
5 days. So I haven't heard it for 5 days. But
Yeah.
I'm hearing it now. I'll probably hear it tonight when we get home.
Well, that's great.
He
so you,
deserves
Oh,
it.
it's
yeah,
beautiful.
well, you know, when you
Yeah.
screw a woman like that, you don't forget
He'll
that's
have
good.
no fury.
Yeah, but now how long since that dumping? So you've been together how long?
So we got back together. It's 5 years. We just hit 5 years. So when we got back together, we were inseparable.
So you were married in November of 2021.
Yes.
Where was the wedding?
The wedding was at Me and You restaurant in Bethpage.
I don't even know that restaurant. Is it still
It's
open?
Yeah, it's
yes.
a,
So
it's a,
we
yeah,
wanted
it's a local restaurant.
we wanted something kind
Me
of
and you or
cozy.
you and me?
Me and You.
Me and you.
Wow.
Okay.
In Bethpage, a wonderful woman named Faye owns it, and
I'll have to call
she
her.
Oh,
just
the food there
did
is phenomenal.
so delicious.
Phenomenal.
And we just did our new grandchild that's coming. We did our baby shower sprinkle there a couple
How
weeks
nice.
ago.
Very
No,
nice.
yeah, we were looking to do something small, and we
Right.
were like, Chris, this place just opened up. You know, down the road. Let's go
So you
check
had
it
a
out.
nice little
She
small
walked
wedding
in there,
there.
We
she ate it, and
did.
she's like, "This is the place." I'm like, "All right,
We
this
did.
is it."
Very good. And you work in the construction
No,
with
I
solar?
do.
No,
No,
that's
she
me.
does.
Oh, what do you do?
I do. I'm retired, so I'm doing security now, personal protection.
Oh, that's
what I
great.
do,
For big
yeah.
shots?
Yeah.
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah.
Can't tell.
Yeah, I know. But, you know, you have numbers, so, you know, we
Yeah.
might need some of these names someday.
Sure.
So don't forget your friends.
Absolutely, never do.
And this lady is in real estate. Huge. And what else? You do like 1,000 things. You remind me of me, only you do much more.
I'm actually the solar lady of real estate.
Solar lady.
And this is how this happened. So you know when you come across you understand this. I don't know, like we're the same kind of crazy and I like it.
Well, crazy's good.
I like it. So I was a marketing executive in a solar company, and I discovered about 8 years ago that people that went solar and that they didn't own it, they leased it.
Right.
They didn't know that there was a UCC filing or a type of lien on their deed, on the title of the property.
Mm-hmm.
And that this was going to be a big problem moving forward. You should always own your solar, by the way.
Yeah.
So I got into real estate so that I could train the realtors how to deal with this, and they ended up training me. So I have been teaching solar's effect on a real estate transaction, some sustainability courses. I got an award from the National Association of Realtors for Sustainability, and I solved the problem before it was a problem.
That's great, though. You did
Well, it wasn't great at the time because I was solving a problem that didn't exist.
Right.
So whether you like it or not, the problem exists now, and I'm becoming very popular because I
Well,
have the answer.
You also became the woman on Long Island Business News, the big woman
Yes.
title, which congratulations.
Thank you. Hall of
And
Fame.
yes, that's a big one to get. It isn't easy. I'm telling you, I know how hard it is to get these things. And I've saw a lot of the things that you've done. But most of all, I don't want to talk about the negative, but
No,
you,
there is no negative.
You had a negative part of your life.
Mhm.
And now that it's all behind you, you made a movie. And I want to talk about that movie. And, you know, we have a clip. Do we have a clip, Bobby, that we could show? I think we do. And we could show a clip for a minute. Okay, and what's the name of it? What's the name of
Told
the
you'll be okay too.
You'll Be Okay Too. And when I saw the first part of the movie, and I saw her, and I saw the end of the movie, I'm like, is that the same lady? And it is. But I watched the whole movie, and I thought you were two different people.
No, it's just me.
I know, but I was so impressed with that. Because, you know, I too now, I'm in a few little movies, and I'm having a blast. And who knows, I could be next one in Anthony's mafioso movie.
Yeah.
You never know. But basically,
We
when
don't just do mafioso.
well, I know,
But
but
mine's not a mafioso movie. Although, you know what? I could probably pull it off.
I could play a mother to anyone.
Yeah.
Polish, Italian, Czechoslovakian, whatever.
Yeah, you have it
right.
going on.
Yeah, but anyway,
That's
when I
Natalia.
saw the whole movie industry with what I did with Jerry Ferretti and learned in 2 years so much, and I saw your movie, I was totally stricken by it, and that's why this happened. So, you know, I think we have a clip that we're going to show in a second. Right, Bobby?
5 seconds.
No, we don't, he said.
Oh, we don't. Okay.
Okay, so the story is that on November 9th, 2020, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. Nobody ever expects that, right? So it was a shock. And I very soon learned that even though I have a nice big network of people, I know a lot of people, and I'm full of resources, and I'm smarter than the average bear, I had no idea how to go about this, or how to navigate it, or what do you do? Like, there's no checklist.
Right.
And for anybody that's ever been through any kind of crisis, right? It doesn't have to be one thing or another. You just kind of don't know how to do this. Like, how do you do this? And something that requires you to drop everything that you're doing right then in your life and take care of this exclusively. So I started to do selfie videos where I kind of poured my heart out and my thoughts, because I personally myself interviewed 26 women that had been through breast cancer. I wanted to know I was going to be okay. I wanted proof that once I do all of these things, that when I came out on the other side, I was going to be okay and I was going to have my life back.
And also, women that watch this movie have so much, feeling that she did it. I'm going to do it.
That's
and
what I was
my
hoping
sister
for.
died of breast cancer that went to her brain. So I have a big, interest.
Yeah.
And we have a charity called We as Angels, and I know you have a charity now. What is the name of your charity?
It's called You'll Be Okay Too, Inc.
You'll Be Okay
Yeah.
Too, Inc. And I saw you at your opening.
Yes.
And on the fly, we just went and we saw the movie, and that's how it all happened. And it turned out one of my Breakfast Club members was in the movie. What's her name? She was in the movie. She does little shows like me.
Helen?
Helen.
Helen is
Helen,
wonderful.
promo.
Yes.
Love it. Yeah, promo,
Yeah.
And Helen
She's
is
in our
friends
movies,
with
too.
Marie Freeman. Marie Freeman
Yes.
did the whole.
Well, the world is very small,
Yeah.
Valentina.
Yes.
So
that's
Helen
interesting.
and I had met years before. We did some morning show, Eric Koppelman's morning show.
I knew him too.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they interviewed me, and I met her, and we became Facebook friends. But you know how it is with Facebook or Instagram? You know them, but you don't know them.
Well, I know most
Called
of them.
acquaintance.
Well, you do, but
Yeah.
So I knew Helen. We had met, and I thought she was wonderful, and we were connected on Facebook. And so while I was going through my treatment,
Right.
so it was chemotherapy, the surgery, reconstruction, radiation, the whole works. Helen had been going through it just a little bit earlier than I
Right.
had, so we never talked about it. Most women don't, right? We're not putting it out there.
No.
And
They talk within each other.
well, I wasn't close enough with her at that point. So
Right.
the odd thing was one day when I had just completed my journey and she was also on the other end of it, she posted that I want to share my story and tell you. And I immediately saw that and sent her a message, and I was like, me too. And we
And
got
the rest is
together.
history,
The rest
right?
is history. So she and two other women shared their story of their journey, and they're all okay.
And it's a very positive story. It's fun.
It is.
And you leave there feeling good and wanting to help, and also wanting to tell other women about it.
Yeah.
And also there is male breast cancer.
Yes.
So that's a little quieter these days, but
Yeah.
from what I've heard, it's getting out there again because people are talking
Yeah.
about it.
So one of the things that I was really proud of in the movie was my husband also gives his take on how hard this is to be the partner.
Sure, a man that has to deal with this,
So
with the
he-
moods and everything else.
Yeah, so we had it's just he can share his story about that, but it's also something that we don't talk about that needs to be talked about.
Right.
you
Well,
know?
everything needs to be talked about, but it depends on your family.
Yeah.
Me, we're Italian. We love each
Yeah, me
other to
too.
death. We talk about everything. However, when my sister passed, we didn't talk about it for a year.
Yeah.
We needed to just sit together and look at each other.
You
Believe
need a
that?
minute.
You have to digest that.
Yeah. And then,
It's
you know,
too much.
yeah. But, we do a lot in her memory. And actually, February 13th is her birthday.
Wow.
I met my significant other, Patrick, on February 13th. And I moved into my co-op on February 13th. And my address is 213. That's
Wow.
karma.
So 13 is awesome
That's
number
good
for
for
you.
female.
Well, that's your sister
son
saying,
likes to
"Okay,
hear.
I got you."
Yep.
Yeah.
So we're going to be
amazing.
dating 3 years on February
Wow.
13th.
Hey, wow. That's
And
awesome.
we're going to be hitting one of the parties over in
That's
uh,
beautiful.
Yes, we are. We're going to take a ride
Well,
one day.
Wednesday, Valentine's Day.
Well, that I can't do, but we can
Okay.
do it after. You have a lot coming up. So we're going to get a group
That's
from
beautiful.
the Breakfast Club to go.
Awesome.
We do that. We do things in groups. We put it
love
out
that.
there. And, who wants to come, comes. And who doesn't, doesn't. It's like, You want to be nice? Come.
Yeah.
If you want to be a bitch,
Yeah.
you're not
Well,
invited.
stay home on the couch.
Exactly. We don't allow bitches at the
No,
Breakfast
no, no,
Club.
no.
We just don't. No bitches allowed. We close the door.
That's right.
So you have a
bitchless.
great story.
do.
We have some nice things for you. Actually, we have a vendor in the room. He doesn't want to get up because he's very shy.
Okay.
But there was a spa in Franklin Square, right down the block.
Yeah.
And you and your husband are going away over there for a day,
wow.
for an hour and a half.
Wow.
So open it up, and it is Tranquility Spa.
Oh, that's beautiful.
So what are you
Couples
getting?
massage, a 60-minute couples massage. We've been saying we have to do that, right?
We haven't done it in a while.
That is
too.
beautiful. Thank
looking at
you.
His name is Ed. You can just,
Thank you, Ed.
Thank you, Ed.
It is beautiful.
Thank
It is
you.
the most prettiest place in the world. I do a lot of marketing for them, and I love it. I go there all the time.
That's so nice.
This
Thank
is from all of
you.
us at the show.
Oh.
So you guys get
Thank you.
share that on your night
Champagne.
out. Actually, you bring it to the spa when you're.
Oh my goodness.
Do it
And
tonight,
that's
are
something
the kids
special
home?
that I think you both will appreciate because we just talked about, all these things on how things happen for a reason.
Yeah, but it was.
And
it was
that I think you'll enjoy, really. I think you will.
Well,
So-
while I'm opening this, because it's going to take me a minute.
Yes.
I just want to share one more thing about that. You could look at the negative of it. That experience in my life,
Changed everything.
not only did it change everything, and people say, oh, it made me realize how precious life was. You know what? It made me realize how strong I am,
Oh, yeah, definitely.
how powerful I am. So I came out of that, and the things that I had dreamed of doing and the things that I, for whatever reason, put on the back burner, I was like, let's go.
And then once you do that, there's no stopping.
Game on.
That's very true. Like, it happens to a lot of women.
Oh, beautiful. The secret.
It's the book of The Secret.
Thank you.
The
Until
laws of
you-
attraction.
Yes, laws of attraction. So you were talking about that, so it was a
was.
perfect gift for you. But we're going to pick your brain a little now.
Okay.
Have some fun before Jimmy
Thank
gets
you
up and
for all
sings
of
you a
these.
love
Thank
song.
you.
So I'm going to start, and then, Anthony, you're going to bust their chops a
Sure,
little
why
bit.
not?
All right.
So what was your best date?
Are you asking us individually or?
Well,
as
one at a
group?
time. Start first question.
Our best date in forever?
Well, best date since you met him.
We always have fun. We do dumb things. Like one of our first dates that I had so much fun at was we went to IKEA.
IKEA? That
And
would
we
not be a
sat
date
and
for
we
me.
sat in every chair, and it was like when you can have stupid fun with somebody, you know that they're your person. We recently had a really great time at Kennedy Space Center because
Oh.
I'm like a space nut. I'm a nerd.
That
So-
place has nothing to do with kids. It's for absolutely
grown-ups.
adults.
For adults,
And we
really.
had the
'cause
greatest
I'm looking
time.
at like a 4-year-old, and I'm like, these kids would not get
And
anything.
they have this space
There's
shuttle there, and we were
60-foot
like,
rockets
"Wow,
and
look how
oh, it was
cool!"
gorgeous.
It was really fun.
Okay, well, the best date was at the space shuttle.
Could be.
All right. What nickname do you call her?
My boo.
Your boo. B-O-O?
We call each
B.O.
other
Has
boo.
anything to do with the boo?
No,
No.
just
No.
boo.
We call each other boo.
Okay, I thought maybe, he liked your boo.
No, oh yeah.
Well, he
that's-
does, but
yeah.
it has nothing to do with the name.
That's just coincidental.
You asked.
Yeah.
Okay, the two of you. I'm going to ask both of you. Who
Okay.
gives the best gifts? He does.
Come on, that's a no-brainer.
Yes, what was the best gift you got?
Can't tell him. Can't tell. Watch, look at the camera. Look at the. Can't tell.
So one year, at Christmas time, so I was about to start chemo, right? But for months ahead, he had been working on this gift, and I didn't know it. So it's like 3
No,
days.
tell him to the first part. Like Christmas morning.
I'm getting to it.
No, but you gotta start with that.
No, a few days before Christmas, he says to me, "I didn't get your gift yet. What should I get you?" And I rip him a new ass. And I say to him, "You know me better than anybody else. It's 3 days before Christmas. Christmas isn't one of those floating holidays. It's on December 25th every year." Like, I give him such a hard time.
You can use your word enhancers. You're from Howard Beach.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so I called him a few things, right? And so he
It's a
got me
G show, I
he
think.
got me
Oh,
some
yeah.
he got me some stuff, and so Christmas comes and I'm happy, right? He's gets me these things, and he says, "But there's one more gift."
Now she's going through her chemo at this. She's
No,
about
I didn't
to
start yet.
She's
I'm
about
about
to
to
start
start.
it, so we're getting the house
Kinda
ready.
like
We
freaking
gotta
out.
get this. We gotta get that.
So I was waiting for a recliner or something. We were planning on all of these things. So it was still at the tail end of COVID, and he said to me, go into your office. I
Right,
want to
so Christmas,
surprise
so,
you.
so Christmas Eve we go to a friend's house. Christmas morning we do at our house, my kids and her, and then my kids go to their mom's. So now, but the kids are gone, and
This is
and,
New Year's because the car came
No,
late.
no, no,
remember?
no. You was getting it for Christmas. So now it's Christmas morning and nothing. She gets nothing. She's like, "Are you kidding me?" I'm like,
I know what he's gonna
You didn't
say.
want me to
You
get
fucking
you. I
kidding
didn't know what the I played stupid. I go, I don't know. What did you want? I go, whatever, blah blah blah. I go, listen, babe. I got you this reclining chair because you're going through this thing and you're gonna need it, but it's late. It's not gonna be here till like I don't know when. Okay. So now she's like, "Are you kidding me? You got me reclining?"
He
here?"
got me like a couple of trinkets, but
Yeah,
still,
no.
it wasn't like an
It
impressive.
wasn't like, "Where's my?"
Be like getting a
Christmas?" Yeah.
household coffee pot. Yeah.
We were
Okay,
like
so now-
we were engaged now, so I was like, okay, and you know what? But I'm trying not to be a bitch myself. Like,
Yeah.
okay. So on New Year's Day, I'm in my office. New Year's Eve, I'm in my office.
Do they know what we got? What I got you?
No.
I'm gonna tell them. I'm in my office. He makes me close the door. So I'm
I
thinking,
go, Chris, your present is here. Do me a favor, go into your office. I want to bring it into the house and take it out of the box and set it up for you. I got to move the chair. She's like, okay, fine, no problem.
I was just happy to be finally getting my gift, right? I didn't know what it was. And it's kind of a long time. And then he tells me, okay, you can come out. And in my driveway is a 2008 Mustang convertible,
Oh wow.
a car that I had
GT.
years before, and with a big red bow on it.
How nice.
So he wins the prize, like
Absolutely.
till the end of my
Months
life.
beforehand, every time we'd go out, she didn't know she was a car girl. Every time we go out, she'd see a black Mustang GT, and she'd like, "Yeah, I had a car like that. I had to sell it because I got divorced. Yeah, I had a car like that. I wanted to get her something, and I was tired of her complaining about not having it.
Jeez.
But I didn't
So I
complain
get so
about it.
here's
I
the
was
story.
just sad
So
about
here's the
it.
story. So I get her kids involved. Her kids and my kids are all involved. I said, listen, what kind of car did your mom have back in the day? There was a 2005 Mustang GT convertible, black. I looked everywhere. 2 months I'm looking for a car. I found 60 of them. Only 2 of them was a 5-speed because she drives a 5-speed. She don't drive an automatic. When I met her, she drove a Jeep,
Wow.
and the Jeep was a stick, and she's driving it in heels.
It's crazy.
Nuts. Okay.
Well, it's a great gift.
So I found the car. I go, her son Sam. I go, Sam, listen. I found the car. It's silver, GT convertible 5-speed, but he's like, just get it. And I'm like, no, I gotta get it in black. I finally find one. The car's in Colorado.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I said. The car's in Colorado.
why it was late.
They're
He
like,
had to
we'll
ship
ship it
it.
to you. Not a problem. We'll ship it to you. And I'm like, let go of my arm. How much for shipping? Anyway, the car gets it, but the guy goes, it was supposed to be there for Christmas. He goes like, listen, we're sorry it got there late. So she ended up getting, so I told her, I go, Chris, listen, I'm really sorry. It's a 2008. It's not a 2005. She goes, no, my car was a 2008.
How about that?
So it was bizarre.
Wow.
So he wins.
So she drove, but
Well,
she drives it like
great
she stole
gift,
it. Oh
great
my
gift.
God.
Yeah,
Great
I
man.
did drive it like I stole
I
it.
think
That's
we
what
have
she
room for
stole.
1 or 2 more questions, so I'll let you finish.
So, who's more romantic? Out of you two.
I think it might
It's
be
me.
you.
It's me.
Oh.
I'm
Definitely
Hispanic.
you,
We're
sure.
more naturally
Oh, you're
romantic.
You're not, well, you do have a little bit of a
You want to hear
pizzazz.
something funny?
Do you
They-
sing?
I can sing. I sing better in Spanish than I do in English, believe it or not.
Yeah.
We started
Mark
dating, and
Anthony.
she was like, "I want to go salsa dance. I want to go salsa dancing."
We
I'm
don't
like,
have time for a whole this whole
I'll
long
give
story.
him the Cliff Notes version.
Nope.
We go salsa dancing. I'm like, okay. We get on the dance floor, and she's going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm like, what are you doing? She goes, I took salsa lessons. I go, that's not how you dance salsa.
So you had to
It's
teach
the
her the
music-
ropes.
The music is in
I
you.
knew how to dance. I took lessons for years,
go-
but it
I
was
go, you
different.
dance to the music. The music's
That's
in you.
funny.
So now she's looking at me and she's giving me this look like, like la 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 la. And I'm like, this is why I broke up with her.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. A couple of weeks later, I go at her apartment and she's watching this movie. What's it called? Dance with me. You ever seen the movie Dance
Yes,
with Me?
I love that
Okay.
movie.
The guy,
Love
so
it.
I go. The guy in the movie is wearing a white Guayabera, black pants and dance and shoes.
Yes.
Same exact outfit I wore when we went dancing,
Wow,
and I
so
was
you
like,
were in it.
"That's why she was giving
Freaked
me
me
the creepy
out.
looks."
Yeah. Well, that's a good movie.
Yeah.
All right, last question.
Okay,
Alright, so who has the hottest temper?
him.
Her.
Be honest.
It's
Yeah,
him.
that's her.
He's got a
what
hot
did you say?
temper.
What?
He looks like a
What?
sweetheart.
Am I a nice guy, hot temper, or like no?
I didn't say hot, nice,
It
or
is
whatever.
not
I just
me.
said, who's
She's
got the
Italian
hottest
and she's
temper?
from Howard Beach.
It is totally not me.
He says
it's
you're
him.
from Howard Beach. What is that?
I am from
And
Howard
she's
Beach
Italian.
because you know why, Valentina? If you push my buttons,
Yeah.
what am I supposed to do? Just let it
React.
go?
No.
But it's
I'm a
you.
lover. I'm not.
He's
a friend.
he's definitely the hotter temper than I am.
Wow. Well, we're talking about tempers.
How many
and we're
times I
talking
gotta
about
say?
lovers.
How many times do I gotta say? Close the dishwasher door.
Oh, who cares
How
about
many-
that?
yeah, you see what I'm saying?
That's bullshit.
But when you start
Without
getting
rules,
mad,
there's
you start
anarchy.
changing your language.
No, no, not that.
First of all,
No,
all
because
that
she
stuff-
understands. That's a whole other story. She's
All
fluent in
that-
Spanish. I gotta
all
learn
that
Chinese.
stuff in the kitchen and all.
Doesn't mean shit.
Forget it.
No.
Life is short. Everybody has to just live life every day and laugh.
Crazy.
Every day you should laugh. You should cry.
I laugh
And you
every
should
day.
think. Every day.
Absolutely.
I do that all the time.
Oh, I agree 100%. But you can close
But
the dishwasher.
who knows
my
how to
God.
say I love you in Italian? Anybody here? How do you say? Ti amo. That's right. And do you know how to say you are my life?
In Italian?
Yes.
Oh, I only know in Spanish.
Well, I know
so
I'm
it is me
Italian.
neither.
It is sei la mia vita.
Say la
See, I
mia
could do
vita.
Italian too.
That's pretty
You
good.
need me for a movie.
Okay.
And so that's pretty
Let me
good.
go back to my notes.
Yes.
Let's see what's going
So, you know, we try to cover a lot of things.
How
And
fun.
Jim Altamori's going to come back up in a minute. But
Oh, good.
Let's talk about what else you have going at the place. And
Well, the biggest thing right quick is Valentine's Day.
right.
Like I said about the romantic dinner. But, you know, I just wanted to touch on a couple of things. You know, we've been around for 30 years, this, that, whatever. And you
Which
know
is
about,
not easy.
and especially through this whole thing,
Especially
climate
now.
in
COVID.
between COVID and
Right.
whatever the case is, and the things that were not fair and unfair and whatever, we don't even go there. But we did manage to, this year, 2024, and we've done it a couple of years in a row, but then we lost off, and now we're back on track again. Won the Best of Long Island of 2024.
Congratulations.
And with the knot, and with the wedding wire, and with all the wedding, the platforms across the board.
And the knot
That's very
is
hard to do.
huge. The
Yes, it
knot
is.
is very hard to get anything in there.
Yeah, I know, but we.
They're
it's like I
really
think, "Well,
posh,
really?
posh
I go,
people.
holy shit.
Yeah,
That
you know,
was
it's all
great.
about weddings. The knot's all
Yeah.
about weddings. And
Yeah,
who
we're very
does
good
what.
at that. And we also do big special event stuff, and we're actually right now we're starting back into the corporate end of it.
That's terrific.
So, which we kind of shied away a little bit now, and now we're doing like things for like a BMW rally.
That's
you know,
great.
all-
And
all big
corporate's coming
corporations.
back now. They're
Yeah.
giving
They
parties
are.
again.
They're doing
But it
events
took
now
a
and
long
stuff.
time for it
Yeah.
to come back.
So we do big company
So,
picnics. So we
and
do
how do
for
they go to your
10,000 people.
website? Which website again?
It's windowsonthelake.com.
Right.
It's beachclubestate.com.
And make
and-
sure you ask for Anthony and say you saw it on the show.
Yes.
And all the
Because that's
special
good.
events, and especially if you want to do the thing for the Anthony's Live .com, if you go on there or you go on to Anthony's Live events on Instagram or Anthony's Live on Facebook, and you type in "want that fur," okay?
The
And that's
fur.
gonna-
That fur.
That's
I
right.
want that fur. That's,
Jenny, I could see you
we're
in
gonna
that
be
fur.
doing that. and
I
we're
know
gonna-
Michelle wants it, but
I
she
know.
can't win it.
Matches her hair. It's
No.
crazy.
Why?
It's
Because she's modeling it. She can't win it.
So
They'll
thank
accuse
for
him.
the partnership for Demetrius Furs. That's actually that partnered up with us to
Demetrio
be able to
first.
give us. Yeah, and St. James.
Very nice.
Dimitri is an amazing guy. Whatever the case
Gotta
is,
meet
he partners
him.
up, and we've been doing a lot
That
of different
sounds like a
events.
great gift. Best gift giver.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, you won't have to buy it if maybe you would
Brain
do the
cost.
thing, and
Yeah.
you might win
That's
it.
right.
You never know.
You'll have to
win
give
it.
it a
Just have to
shot.
go on
You
to
gotta be in it to win it.
Anthony'sLive.com, windowsonlake.com, or beachclubestate.com.
Okay.
And on that
mention
note,
Want that fur.
want that fur. And Jimmy is going to sing you guys a love song. Thank you,
Awesome.
Anthony, as always. Yeah, hang out for a while.
Okay.
Okay. Jim Altamori, he's
Come on,
going to
Jimmy.
come back.
Maury, my buddy.
What's up here?
And also, everybody,
This is
remember,
interesting.
you know, love is what this month is for, okay?
Okay.
It's a day we
It's all
show
about
love to
love.
our
All right,
special
you gonna sing
someone,
love?
I am.
Yeah.
okay?
I am.
I love
The
this song.
Beatles say, all you need is love. And that's really true. And can't help falling in love. So people all over the world,
Well, the Beatles was "Can't Buy Me Love."
right? Start a train.
But you could buy me a fur.
Start a love train. Tell somebody you love them, even if they're not your
love
girlfriend or
you,
your
Jimmy.
wife. Just say I love you.
Anthony.
As long as your girlfriend or your wife doesn't mind.
Right. Well, you have to make friends with the wife. If you
Yeah,
say
yeah,
you
Stop
love
it.
them.
I'll never forget.
We're getting into trouble here.
You have to sit because they won't see you.
No, we had a great time doing it. I did a wedding
Yes.
at his place,
Oh,
and the DJs didn't know me, and I brought my tracks because it was a track thing, and they had to take a break to have dinner when I was supposed to sing. So guess what?
I was DJ.
He DJs.
oh God.
I'm
that's
saying, come on,
great.
play that next track, Anthony. What's going on here? We had a great time.
So Jimmy, you got to sit so people can
Okay,
see. All right.
okay, I will do that. I will do that.
Sorry, Anthony. We need the
No,
space.
no, no, it's okay. I was
Howard Beach, huh? Howard
Now, in the
Beach.
meantime,
Howard Beach reminds me of the time I sang at John Gotti's grandson's wedding.
okay.
Okay, so that was
Yeah.
my Howard Beach connection. But I know a lot of guys down there. Frankie,
still haven't
Frankie
been
Russo,
brought there to dinner
Russo's a good friend of mine. Very good.
I
didn't
wanna
know we
go.
had that connection.
We
there.
we can't really talk about who we
No,
know, you know, we
well,
gotta keep it on the,
no,
on
those
the
guys
hush
are
hush.
good.
They're all
Yeah, but
dead.
this is
All
on
good
camera.
guys
You don't
that
wanna
I
talk
know.
about
No.
this on camera.
Now, in any event,
In
You
any
ready to
event,
sing?
before we do anything, this is for your husband. Now, do you want to
Uh-oh.
know what it's for?
uh-oh,
You're scaring me.
uh-oh.
This is for you to do whatever you like with
Yeah.
your wife
You heard it.
on your anniversary and
You don't want to
Valentine's
upset
Day.
the host.
Oh, watch
You
out,
don't want to
watch
upset the
out.
hostess.
What if he takes out the handcuffs?
There you
No
go.
trouble.
Thank you.
And the color purple is a great. It goes with red.
There you go. Good luck. Listen,
right.
congratulations.
I wanna say
on
thank you,
this.
Valentina, but I'm scared now.
Well, he's got an imagination, so I don't think I have to
Yeah.
tell him what to do.
Okay, we're on the ball here. This is good. I
Okay.
like this. We're on the ball.
We're all gonna throw a ball.
Okay.
over.
Are we ready to go?
Okay.
Yes,
Bobby,
that's at the end.
everybody knows this song. It's gets right to the point. Let's see what if it plays here. Right? L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you adore, and love is all that I can give to you. Love is more than just a game for two. Two in love can make it. Take my heart and please don't break it. Love was made for me and you. All together now. L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you adore, and love is all that I can give to you. Love is more than just a game for two. Two in love can make it. Take my heart and please don't break it. Love was made for me and you. Love was made for me and you. Love was made for me and you.
Great, everybody.
Thank you.
Valentina, thank you.
It's your life. It's your world. This is a note from the audience. You can't open it till you get home.
Okay.
Open it at home when you go into bed tonight. It's a
I
little
can't wait till
note.
I get home. I got no
Yes,
patience.
or
I'm
open
putting
it
it in my
the car.
pocket.
I'm
And
very
remember,
impetuous. I got
everybody,
no patience.
Jimmy, where do they find your music?
They can find my music wherever digital music is sold.
And you say, Sari,
You're talking
play
about, you know,
El Tamori.
iTunes.
And that,
There
my
we go.
friends, was a great show. Happy Valentine's Day.
Thank you. Happy
Everybody,
Valentine's
ask
to you
your
too.
friends to watch, like, and share my show. It's very important to all of us. Everybody, thank you for coming. Eat happy, be merry, and happy Valentine's Day. And that is a wrap.
Hey.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Rise and shine, get up and go. It's the Long Island Breakfast Club show. Grab a cup of coffee or hot cocoa. It's the Long Island Breakfast Club show. Grab a cup of Java or espresso. It's the Long Island Breakfast Club show. Tina Valentina is the host, you see. She's as classy as she can be. The co-host Greg has a lot to say. Well, you wouldn't have it any other way. Grab a cup of coffee or espresso with the Long Island Breakfast Club show. I say rise and shine, get up and go. It's the Long Island Breakfast Club show. Grab a cup of coffee or espresso with the Long Island Breakfast Club show.